Dan Cohen, otherwise known as a 50% owner of Apartment 2D. Well, if you got this far by clicking through, then you might be interested in what I have to say, so thank you very much for that. I thought this might be a creative way to introduce myself to you and to talk about why I'm interested in serving on the board of our building. Obviously, it's not a substitute for seeing you in person, but it is a good way to reach you without being too intrusive. And if anyone thinks this video stream is of high production value, it's not. It took me about 10 minutes to pull a few things together. It's actually quite easy. Well, it's taken about 47 years to come home to New York, having been born in Brooklyn and leaving there at age 17 to attend university all those years ago. In any event, Jennifer and I feel alive here in New York, and it just so happens that we actually don't mind each other's company. In fact, we quite enjoy it very much. So now that we have a bit of time on our hands, there's a lot we can do to contribute. She's already gotten started. You might like the newly formatted newsletter. Well, that's hers. And for my part, I've been a strong advocate for transparency with regard to the recent air rights arrangement. We've already met some terrific people here and feel right at home, so thanks for making us feel so welcome. Now for the business of the election and serving on the board. Let's face it, being on a co-op board can be an arduous task with very little to no thanks, and it carries with it a great deal of pressure. The one place where you might actually want to relax, your home, becomes unsettling at times because you're in that position of serving others. But as it is a cooperative structure, I take that literally and feel a need to contribute to our well-being. A great deal rides on the decisions that are made centrally. And if we use the typical example of how co-op boards run in New York City, they operate with very wide ranges of authority, and often they do so behind closed doors. I don't happen to agree with that philosophy at all. Just because there's a legal right to power, it doesn't mean that it is morally and ethically right to exercise that power. This means we need to ensure we all have a clear window into what's happening, and to also have the opportunity to participate in the key decisions that are made regarding our investments and our well-being. And look, not everyone wants to participate, but we all should be given the option to do so if that's something we want to do. Everyone can make a contribution. To that end, I have a 4-point plan that includes strategic planning, operational efficiency and integrity, inclusion and transparency, and communication and marketing. That seems a lot to take on, but is actually easy to do if you know how to manage processes and people, and that is a major part of my experience that I've had throughout my career. We need to have a 5-year capital investment view, including management around market forces that creates both opportunity and manages our risk. We need to treat our operation as a serious business based upon what we really care about. This means we have to be more efficient, we have to act with integrity by treating people fairly and consistently, and we have to include everyone when things are being decided that are materially impacting to us. Even those who don't want to be that active should know that just in case they want to weigh in, they have an opportunity to do so. In establishing the 5-year plan, it might be a good idea to actually ask you what you want, what matters to you. And based upon your feedback, well, we can share those results and look to create a plan for your approval. We will then put together a revised operational budget that maps to what you said was important by using a zero-based budgeting process to manage every dollar spent so that we can gain better control. Nobody wants to pay higher maintenance. I get that. But we also should not run at a deficit, as that is fiscally irresponsible. That's why we need to budget from the ground up to make sure that we are not wasting anything. I also want to put in place a full system of performance planning and evaluations for the professionals that support us, from the door personnel to the superintendent, right through to the management company. And by the way, this also includes a yearly evaluation of the board. After all, the board is accountable to you. Getting a handle on the services we receive directly impacts us every day. Nobody really wants to worry about these things. Our responsiveness to shareholders should be better. This can be achieved by changing a few things in how we manage ourselves and how we manage our management company. It's not hard. Again, it's just managing people and processes. Finally, we can then imagine a place that is run well, that has the right philosophy, and can be differentiated positively from other cooperative environments. Then we are in a position to actually sell the value of the building and place ourselves in the best possible position in the market to protect our property value by fighting back and defying market gravity. I have a great deal of experience in managing complex projects across the globe and leading boards that have similar needs and would love to have the opportunity to make a real difference for 40 West 67th Street. I'll not bore you with any more details, as much of that is contained within the write-up that I've already sent to you. If you like the thinking, then all that remains for me to do is to respectfully ask for you to take the time to vote when it's time, and to give me your sincere consideration. Many thanks for taking time out of your schedule to listen to me drone on. All the best, and bye for now.